Hello everyone, it is your DJ for life, and today I am coming to you from the Minnesota State Fair. Behind me you can see where it says only in Minnesota. Hard to see all at once here, but the State Fair began in 1854 as a way to promote agriculture and farming in the area, and at the time it was just like a regional fair, but then it became the State Fair in 1859, a year after Minnesota became a state. So this is actually my very first time here. Heard about it, heard about all the cool foods that you can try here, the unique foods, and I am looking forward to that. Hopefully my stomach is big enough here to try a bunch of different foods, and I can show you along the way here. And yeah, so let's go ahead and go on the adventure. So when you first come in here on the other side of the part that says only in Minnesota, actually this is all like around it. You get to see a bunch of different plants, or at least two main kinds. I actually don't know what these are. These, especially these white ones that are kind of sad looking, but I'm sure that's how they're supposed to be. Have no idea what those ones are. And actually those ones here look like something that I have in my yard, but it has like a pumpkin shape at the end of it. And so I don't think they're the same ones, but they kind of look similar to it. But you're greeted with some plants. And then here is the State Fair entrance. Well, you know, the entrance was a little bit before this, but here's the State Fair archway. And then all around here, many different kinds of streets that they have. Not sure what any of them do or where any of them lead to. Information. And then if you want, you can get wheelchair and stroller rental over there. All right, let's go take a look inside.
Thank you.
So one of the cool things that you can do right here is a sky ride, in which you take one of those and it goes way over to the other side of the park. And I think I'll go ahead and do that, but I'll do it on the other side of the park and then do it here when I'm done at the end of the day, because this is pretty much right where I came in. So that'd be perfect. And you get a good view of the fair, I'm assuming. Down this street you have a lot of different food choices, it looks like. We have fresh French fries right over there. And then we have a pizza wagon. You can get cotton candy. And then we have some different rides over here. Which I will not be going on any of the rides, only because it's kind of harder here just experiencing it by myself. So, and they don't allow cameras on the rides, from what I understand. But down here you have a lot of different things that you can try your hand at winning. I am horrible at these types of games, so I will be looking at them. And that's about it. Definitely am not going to be playing any of these here. And then over there they have coasters, and it looks like it just has a bunch of different vendors for food. Not even sure actually if you can see where it says coasters here. So let me go ahead and try and zoom in here. There you go. Now you can see where it says coasters. But yeah, so over there they have a bunch of different vendors that you can choose from. And I know there is one vendor here today that I want to see, and that's the lunchbox. Because one of my coworkers, her family owns that and does that one here each year. So going to go hopefully say hi and support them. here are some of the different games here. I went by a couple of them already, but they have, of course, the stuffed animals that you can buy, getting a ball in there, and then you get different prizes based on the color that you get it in. And then here are some more stuffed animals. This one here looks like you shoot, and if you get them to fly, then you get a prize. And actually that would be pretty cool to win one of those giant panda. And here's a good old-fashioned shootout. And if you win, you get one of those huge stuffed animals. Now that'd be cool to go home with. And basketball, definitely not my thing. Even in a regular game of basketball, I'm not good at it. And I think these are some Rick and Morty pickles that they have here. Not really a fan of the show or watch it really, so I just have recognized them from some other people that I know watch it. The Magic Maze. This looks to be a kind of fun mirrors or whatever you want to call it type attraction. Here we are in the horse barn. This one here is being a little shy, or maybe just drinking or eating something. And then we have this one here kind of looking at us. Hey buddy. And if you know the oh, whoa, hello there. You are a nice surprise. Hey there. And if you know the breeds of the horses, comment down below, because I have no idea what breed any of these are. That one has really big eyes though. Says she's a Kodak moment. I don't know if that's the name or not name, but like the breed of horse, but no horse in that one. But we do have a horse right up here that you can say hi to. Hi, how are you? I'm good. That guy looks pretty friendly. This one has a name here, Mostly Moxie, or Mosley. And just kind of hanging out there in the back. There's a better view. And here we are inside the Miracle of Birth Center. And we have a pig there. I don't see any little piglets, so maybe they're on the way or they're somewhere else. Oh wait, they're actually in that one over there. And here's a better view of all the little baby pigs over here. You can see inside there, all fighting for some food, and later to become bacon. So when were these ones born?
10 days ago.
10 days ago, okay. Awesome. So these ones are just 10 days old.
Yes. All of them, they're brothers and sisters on the same day.
How cute.
This is their mom.
Let's go see what else they have. Over here, we have baby cow, little calf, which my sister, when I was in Wyoming, just really loved watching this show called Dr. Pol, and they seem to give birth on there every single time and pull out the baby calf with the chain. So I don't know if this one was done the same way, but here we are. Wonder if we'll get to witness any actual births today. There's a little calf over there just hanging out. And the mom. Just hanging out. Over here we have some little baby chickens. They sure do look cute when they're young. And there you have a live view of a couple of the hens here. And over here we have some baby ducks. Just all underneath the light, getting some warmth for them. Cute. Hi. How old are these ones?
They're just a couple days old.
Oh, really? Okay.
3 days old.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah. So 3 days old. And over here we have some sheep. Or some lambs, not sheep. Got to get my animals straight if I ever want to work on a farm. Yeah. Another cool thing they have here is a arcade, which I didn't know they had an arcade at the state fair. I'm not like super shocked, but just never thought they had one. You can see all the different types of games here. They have a Connect 4, different basketball games here. Has somewhat of a similar feel of main event that I've been to. And then here's a virtual reality game. Not sure, I'm assuming you can probably win some tickets here and then get prizes while you're at it. And here you can win a giant sloth if you are lucky enough to get the crane to get the sloth for you, which I've never had any luck with these types of games here, and they all look pretty packed in. So I don't think you are gonna probably win one. And if you don't, there's also a unicorn, I guess, that looks like you can win. So that's kind of neat. Just endless streets of people walking all the way around. One thing is that it's really easy to get lost here. Even looking at the map, I don't know, it doesn't seem to match up too well with what's actually going on. So I downloaded the State Fair app, and it has a map on there. It tells you where you are at in real time, so that's kind of nice actually. But I did find here the lunchbox, which is where I wanted to eat because my coworker works here. So here we have the lunchbox. They have fresh baked donuts and rolls, pie, muffins, bars, ice cold water, hot dogs, hamburgers, fries, even some breakfast stuff here. So I'm gonna see what I want to get and get something ordered here. And here is my coworker, hard at it. Hello, Alexa.
Hi, Dan.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. I finally found your spot. So, thanks. All right, and so here it is, my very first ever state fair food. And I kept it simple for right now because I know later on today I'll be getting some other unique things here. We got a burger and fries. And the fries are really good. I'm sure the burger is just as good too, and got some pop to go with it. So, gotta try it. Definitely check out the lunchbox here at the State Fair. And here we are on some street. I honestly don't remember which one this is. If you are not good at directions or remembering where things are, this state fair might be a little tough for you, because there's been so many things I've seen and I was like, oh man, that'd be cool to go back, and I really wish I know where to go back to, because I don't know exactly where it was. And here we have, of course, a Ferris wheel. What fair would not be complete without a Ferris wheel here? I don't know how high that one is, but it looks pretty high, and I want to check it out and see if there's, see what the line is like to go ride on that thing. All right, and we are going to go on the Ferris wheel. We got a little maze to go through here first, though.
Yesterday when I was leaving, the Doobie Brothers was to play last night.
All right, and here is the view from up on the Ferris wheel. Getting some of the gate here, unfortunately. Over here, you can see a lot more of a bigger picture here of the state fair. I think that's the grandstand over in that area there. And then we have the skyline over there. Not sure if that's Minneapolis or St. Paul over that direction, but either way, you can see quite a few different things. You can see people on the skyline. They have a couple different ones. They have one that is open, where your legs dangle at the bottom, and they also have one that's also enclosed, similar to this. So I'll try and go on the enclosed one here later. And there's one of the Coliseums, it says, the Werner Coliseum. I was over there earlier today. Like I said, this place is so big, it's crazy to, it's crazy to think of everything here, I think. All right, so I am outside here of the Tot Boss, and one thing that I recommend for you if you come to the state fair, like I was saying earlier, is to download their app, and then on their, oh, hold on, my order's ready. Awesome, that's fine.
Was that in your thing?
There we go. Hi?
Was that in your video?
I think so. Thank you. But as I was saying, what I recommend is to download the app, and then from the app you can mark your favorites, like the places you want to hit up at the state fair, and then on the map you can see that. So it's a little easier to find. I've spent quite a bit of the day so far. I mean, I've only been here a few hours, maybe 4 hours right now. And I'm looking in the sky here because there's a plane. You probably couldn't see it if I were to turn it around, but there's a plane advertising hex.com, which I have no idea what that is, but maybe you want to check it out now. Anyway, so download that app, mark your favorites on there, and so that way you can find them a little easier. And then the rest of the stuff, if you want to look, go ahead. But that's my beginner tip for you. Since this is my first year doing this, I don't know where stuff is at, so then, makes it a lot easier. All right, going to enjoy the tots now. Want to, there you go, check them out. They look really good. I got the coupon book, and so they're only about $6, which isn't too bad, but they do look pretty good, so I'm going to go ahead and enjoy them. And this is actually pretty cool here. These are different types of butterflies. It's called the Yuki or Yuchi Butterfly Farm. They have monarch caterpillars inside on sale. But if you look here, they have like some unique butterflies. These are actually, it's pretty cool. I don't see them ever. And the colors on them look pretty awesome. There's a lot of them here that are just kind of dormant and not doing too much, but and up there, if you look, you see the nice green and blue one once once they spread their wings. And I don't know exactly what kind these ones are, but these are very pretty. Alright, so this is the entrance here to the butterfly barn that you can see. They have a bunch of different ones hanging around. Hello. Thank you. Alright, let's go on in and see what we can find. Got a few plastic doors to go through here. Says how to hold the butterfly. Put your hand or feeding stick in front of the butterfly's feet and let it slowly walk up. And says caution, do not touch the butterfly wings. So good to know. Hello. Awesome. Sure, I'll give it a try. Just grab one of these. Okay, thank you. That is pretty cool. I haven't seen something like that before. Or I have, but I just haven't actually been inside one. Let's go ahead and see if we can feed some of the butterflies if we wait right here. All right. I'll hold out the stick and see if any of them come by. Alright, so I found out that the trick is you gotta find some that are just kind of hanging out and then bring the nectar up to them. And hopefully they latch on. Just like that. I was hoping to actually feed it, but we'll see what he does. Maybe he'll start smelling and there's so many flying around. And this little guy's still here. If you're looking for something fun to do for a cheap budget, and there's no time limit as far as being inside, so you can sit in there as long as you want. I got a couple butterflies on me, got some pictures, still pictures of those, so I'll try and insert those as well. But yeah, check it out if you're at the Minnesota State Fair. Alright, so here is a sky glider that we're going to go on next. Never been on one, so we'll give it a try. They give you 2 tickets, and you can use one, go to the other side where this ends up, and then after that you can go to, or you can like walk around, and then hop back on when you're ready. So you don't have to just do the round trip at once if you end up choosing that. But looks like a marching band, probably high school. Marching band, I'm guessing. That's pretty cool. And then in the distance you can see the Ferris wheel. And then you can see some people on stilts down there. That would be very interesting to be walking around. Oh, and up ahead, you got an old fire engine. And also I see the restrooms over there. So if you come here, obviously there's going to be bathrooms and stuff, but at each of the restrooms they have a spot where you can refill your water. So if you bring your own water bottle, you'll be able to refill it throughout the day. You won't have to buy bottled water or anything. Just a little tip to try and make your State Fair adventure a little cheaper if you can. And there is Sweet Martha's Cookies, the most famous cookies here at the fair. Often long lines. Today the line doesn't seem too bad actually, if you want to get a cookie. I've had these before. They are pretty good. They're a lot better when they're fresh off of the oven there, but otherwise after that they kind of just remind me of regular chocolate chip cookies, but they are very good nonetheless. So here is one of two locations. I believe there are two. I don't remember exactly where the other one is, but check them out. And now we are on our way back to the starting point of where we came from with the Sky Glider. Some tips that I kind of picked up on along the way here is that with the coupon book, it is in order. So there's different sections to the fair, and they have a map of where the sections are. And they start out, it's I think like A through F or G or something like that. And they start out, in alphabetical order as far as where all the coupon vendors are located. So I didn't realize that at first, and I was trying to think of like, all right, what can I do to make sure I'm doing stuff efficiently? And if I would have picked up on that, I think it would have been a little bit better at the beginning and a little easier, save some time, but I didn't. Like I said before, it's actually pretty easy, at least for me, when I'm not used to the fair or the layout or anything. Pretty easy to get lost, and if you find something, trying to find it again is not easy. So that's why I recommend to download the app, and then you can star your favorites, so that way you'll be able to get to them a lot easier. But as you can see here, someone lost their stuffed animal along the way. So for you thrill seekers out there are a few options here for you at the State Fair. There's this, where you can have a bungee cord shoot you up into the sky in a ball there, and just hope that the cables there don't snap. But that does actually look pretty fun, I must say. And then also over here, if I don't think anyone's up there. Actually, there might be. There's this that goes around. They're about to shoot some people off into that, so we'll get to watch and see how it works here in a little bit. Now that would be a lot of fun. And there's actually no one in that one in particular. However, there are people up on that one. fast cut French fries down there. Oh my goodness. And the Ferris wheel over in the distance. Oh. So many. Oh, here we go. Oh wow, so I just went on the skyscraper and it was amazing. I also purchased a video, so I will try and put that one in here as well. And definitely worth the money going up there. You know, you don't really get that free fall feeling like I was expecting, but I think it's still fun. And even though you're getting whipped around and upside down, it never feels like you're not secure or anything. So hopefully if you get a chance to come out here, you give it a try. And there we go, see, all the way up there. They say you go 70 miles an hour and over 160 feet in the air, so is really well worth it. So hopefully you can check it out. Man, I am exhausted. It is the end of the day now. I went on a few different rides, walked around, ate at a few different places, and eventually, near the end of the day, I kind of figured out where everything was and didn't need to use the map as much. So that's kind of a good sign. Maybe if I come next year, it'll be a little easier here. At least now I know a few things to do. I recommend, like I said, download the app, save your favorites where you want to go. If you can do that ahead of time, that would definitely save a lot of time for you. That way you can just head over to the different places and make sure you get at least the ones that you want for sure. And then after that, you can spend the day looking around. There's other things that I didn't go, different exhibits and stuff. Of course, I couldn't hit them all, but try to hit at least a few fun ones there. The butterfly one definitely was one of my favorites there. It's only a few bucks, and then you get to feed or I don't know if you're even feeding them, but you get to attract the butterflies to you, so that's pretty fun actually. This is my very first time coming. Definitely going to come again. I don't know if I'll do it every year just because, you know, this year is a lot less crowded due to the pandemic and everything. So I was lucky where I didn't have to fight crowds for the most part. So yeah, man, it says that I walked about 25,000 steps. So that's a little over 12 miles that I walked out today. And I'm going to feel that tomorrow, I'm sure. One thing that I recommend also is to bring sunscreen, because that's something I forgot today, and hopefully I'm not going to blister tomorrow because of it. So that's about it. Right now it's getting to be 8 o'clock, so getting a little dark. All the lights and everything are coming on. It'd be kind of cool to see some of the different exhibits with the lights on, but I gotta get going. Got a couple hour drive home yet, and I'm exhausted after camping last night and then coming here today. So anyway, check out some of my other videos here. I have some from Wyoming and South Dakota, depending on when this gets uploaded. I'm actually going to try and upload this one first, so that way people will see it while the fair is going on, and maybe get some tips from me. If you've gone to the state fair before and know other tips that I forgot, please let me know. And thank you for joining me on this adventure.